To access the System Diagnostic screen on the ChemLogic CL1, enter the Normal Analysis screen and press F6 to bring up the Diagnostic screen. The Diagnostic screen displays information related to optic status and pump performance, which are useful to service technicians. The top 3 rows labeled B, C, and D apply to the optic system. Service technicians only need to interpret the values in the middle of the display for understanding optic status. B stands for the background value and represents the amount of light seen reflected off the tape immediately after a tape advance. A new background value is taken right after each tape advance and will remain static until the next tape advance. A normal background value is 2900 plus or minus 300 counts. C stands for the current background value and represents the amount of light seen reflected off the tape real time. This value updates every 4 seconds. If the C value begins to decrease from the B value, stains are developing on the tape. A small deviation over a long period of time indicates slow stain development and typically results in low concentrations displayed. A large deviation in a short period of time indicates rapid stain development and typically results in high concentrations displayed. If the C value is nearly equal to the B value, no stains are forming on the tape. D stands for the DAC value and represents the intensity of the LED light source directed at the tape. This value is automatically adjusted in the software after each tape advance, so that a normal background value of 2900 is achieved. The DAC value will remain static until the next tape advance. If the DAC value increases after a tape advance, it's likely due to particulate accumulation on the fiber optic lens surfaces. The software can automatically adjust the DAC upward, increasing the LED intensity to overcome some particulate inhalation. DAC values on new CL1s are typically less than 80 counts. When the DAC value exceeds 140 counts, dirty will flash on the analysis screen indicating that optic cleaning should be performed. When the DAC value exceeds 150 counts, the CL1 will fault out and cleaning is mandatory. The bottom 2 rows labeled P and F apply to the flow system. If the values are populated in the middle of the display, pump 1 is operating and pump 2 is off. If the values are populated in the right column, pump 2 is operating and pump 1 is off. The software will automatically cycle the operating pump between pump 1 and pump 2 after each tape advance. P stands for pump value and represents the amount of voltage being delivered to the pump. This value is automatically adjusted in the software in real time to achieve the flow target stored in memory. Nominal P values vary depending on the pump revision installed. F stands for flow value and represents the amount of differential pressure that's measured across the tape at the optic block. From the factory and during PMs, service technicians will connect a flow meter at the inlet of the CL1 and adjust the pump voltage so that 0.8 to 1.1 liters per minute is measured, which will correlate to a digital flow value in the software. This flow value will be stored to memory so that during analysis, the software can automatically adjust the pump 1 and pump 2 voltages to satisfy the flow value target. Nominal F values vary depending on the pump revision installed. Press F4 to return to the analysis screen. Press F1 to access the main menu. This will take the unit out of monitoring mode.